Welcome to another episode of Fellowship SMP. We are rolling with these episodes. I feel like we just started the series and here we are in episode 7. And what do we have to show for it? Well, we started off with the bone meal farm, and then we started adding our mushroom buildings. We got our starter house, our storage room, and we have our gunpowder and sugarcane farm. We're slowly converting all the mycelium grass and moss blocks and lighting up the area with hidden jack-o'-lanterns in the pathways and using end rods as mini mushroom stems. The landscape will be an ongoing project throughout the entire series, so each episode I'll try and add a little more detail, add some more grass blocks, and doing a bit of lighting up so it's not so dark at night. But what should we do in this episode? What should we do today? Or tonight? Should we go collect some resources? Should we go exploring? Maybe upgrade our gear to netherite? Or maybe we can follow through what we wanted to do in episode 2, that is, get us some villagers at our base. We specifically need farmers, stonemasons, and maybe some librarians. Why those type of villagers, you ask? Well, farmers gives us golden carrots, stonemasons will give us quartz, and librarians will not only give us enchanted books, but they can also give us glass. To set this up, we're going to need a place to put all our villagers, and what better place than the storage mushroom? The storage mushroom can store all our materials and villagers. And there's definitely plenty of space up here. Not only do villagers give us the resources that we want, it also helps us complete the interior of the storage mushroom. It's like killing 2 creepers with 1 arrow. Is that how the saying goes? But there's one thing that's kind of bugging me about this storage room. And I've only noticed it when I thought about designing the area for the villagers, and now I can't unsee it. Can you see it? Can you tell? The chests are off-centered by, I don't know, a block or 2. And it's really getting to me. I have this urge to fix it, and it's not a quick fix either. Nearly all the chests are full of items, and I'm gonna have to remove every single thing, rework the entire auto-sorting system, and put everything back. So I'm just gonna do a super quick time-lapse here, get it all situated before we deal with the grueling task of transporting villagers from the same place I stole, the same place I adopted those cats for our gunpowder farm. So I'll see you in a bit. The difference between building interiors and designing landscaping is that interior builds, in my opinion, need some kind of structure. And I really hope I build this correctly. Will it be correct the first time I go through it? Probably not. But you'll have to keep watching to find out. I plan to utilize the double carpet trick to keep the villagers in place. That's just placing a carpet block on top of another. Not so much of a trick, but a technique, I suppose you could say. The double carpet prevents the villagers from doing their crazy villager AI pathing, and I think it also reduces some lag because they're not constantly trying to walk from one place to another. At least, I think that's what it does. It was just something I picked up watching Hermitcraft. Speaking of Hermitcraft, if you follow Mumbo Jumbo or Green, you'll know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, well, you may have experienced this at some point. There were times during the Hermitcraft series where they put off a project because it was daunting or just something they didn't want to do at the moment. So they would procrastinate and find something else to do to avoid tackling the task at hand. And honestly, I got that feeling before redoing the entire storage system and building the second story of this mushroom. But sometimes you just have to go in, break or put that first block down, and before you know it, you're elbows deep into the project. At that point, you forget why you were so reluctant to start in the first place. It isn't as bad as you thought it to be, and you know, I think this can be applied to real life as well. Sometimes you just need to take that first step, and I get it. that first step can be a little scary, but getting over that trepidation is such a relief, and it only builds your confidence. You just gotta tell yourself, you can do this, it's not that bad. And if you mess up, well, you know what not to do, and it's easier to try again. Well, things got real fast. Now let's go get those villagers. Oh! Wow! Where did all these pigs come from? What's going on here? Oh, the shrooms. Lord have mercy, the shrooms are kicking in. What is going on? Why are there so many pigs at my base? Oinkers, did you do this? Oinkers? I guess there's only one thing we can do. What? He just appeared out of nowhere. You saw that, right? There's something here? Pig spawner! What? I didn't even know those things existed. Well, I got lots of pork chops now. Do villagers eat pork chops? I guess there's one way to find out. What is this? What is this? Is this supposed to be an outhouse? What? What is this? What is this? Is that an armor stand thing? Click the edit tool away. How do you do this? Rotate entire armor stand? I have Ah! I knew it. Ah! There we go. What is this? Toilet paper. Alright. Now we're ready to get our villagers. Ooh, we found a sunken ship. Let's see what treasures are in store for us. Ooh, diamond. Emeralds and iron. Perfect. Ooh, fire protection, unbreaking. No need those, really. Yay, I got potatoes again. I think that's it. Ooh. Buried treasure map. There we go. Some feathers. We got an empty map. Ooh. Nice. Okay, let's see where this treasure map lies. North west. Kind of in the direction we're going. All right, let's make a quick detour and stop by this island again. So last episode I was trying to explain, you press F3, you look at the chunk number. What you want is a 9 in the X. The Y doesn't matter, and then the Z has to be a 9 as well. And that should be where the treasure is. Yep. Haha. Look at that. Ooh. Nice. More TNT. Got a heart of the sea. Some water-breathing potions. We gotta get rid of some stuff here. I don't know what I'm gonna use the breathing potions for, but we'll see. Ooh, cauldrons. We can start a lava farm eventually. All right, come over here. Someone. Ah, you. Yes. Yes. Got him. Let's go. All right. I'm going to drop you off here. And then... Why am I rowing? Why am I not flying? Ah. Got him. But let's go collect the beds. And there he is. What? I only need one. Okay, how do we do this? Hey, you there. Yes. Park right there. All right. Now that we got our slaves, now that we got our refugees, we can start building a proper home for them where they can produce more refugees. You know, we're helping them out. We're giving them a place to live. We're giving them great paying jobs and shelter. Shelter, jobs. What more can you want? All right, let's get this breeder station built up. Okay, let's test this out. Row 1. Yes. Ah! You guys gotta catch your bread. All right, we'll see. I'll be back later. Ooh, we got our baby. Hey, little baby. This isn't creepy. This isn't creepy at all. We're gonna need a total of 16 villagers. So right now we have 3. It's gonna take some time to get that many. We might need a little extra just in case if we need to, you know, relocate to another village. Actually, we need more than 16. We need about 22? 24? We need quite a bit. We're gonna have a bunch of farmers, a bunch of librarians, and a bunch of stonemasons. While we let those villagers get their thing on, how about we just do a little resource gathering? So, I'll see you in a little bit. Hey, we're back at the villager breeding station, and I'm having trouble keeping these villagers where they're supposed to be. They keep escaping. You see that big guy in there? Yeah, that one. That one. He was supposed to be up there. Oh, great. The other villager escaped. Alright, I'm gonna have to build a different design. And maybe this one will be a little bit better. Oh, God. What are you doing? How'd you get down there? You're supposed to stand on that fence post. Oh, go inside. Fall down. There. Alright. Let's start this farm over again. Ugh. Villagers. Am I right? In this breeding station, I made a farm in the air where 2 villagers are held. There's one farmer harvesting the crops and supplying the food for the both of them. Eventually, they'll have enough food in their inventory that allows them to breed as long as there's beds nearby. I have about 6 beds in the chamber opposite of them. When the baby villager appears, it'll see the beds and will want to jump on them. However, the baby villager will fall down the chute and into a holding area waiting for transport. So, I'm gonna AFK here for a bit, and hopefully, we should have some villagers ready for trading. Let's go see how many villagers we have. We have 2 villagers. Only 2 villagers. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're gonna have to do this the old school way. I built a large holding area with multiple farmers inside the storage mushroom. Might as well transport the 4 villagers rather than the 20-some villagers later. As you can see, I should have done this from the get-go. It was a huge success. We even got an iron golem stuck in the farm. Next, we just gotta move the villagers into their proper job location. That's gonna be a little tricky. Here, I built a rail line picking up the villagers from their farming area. This is a lot easier than just pushing them into place. For some reason, I thought I would be able to fit the acacia log over their head, but there's not enough room with them standing on the carpet. Just gonna have to make do and figure out something else to put up there to keep them from getting out. Right now, I just need to plug up all the spaces where they can possibly pop out when I break the minecart, because they're gonna want to jump to an open spot. Now, I just need to carefully break this minecart and... Yes! What? Where did he go? Where did he go? He went outside. He went outside. That villager went outside. And we're back. We got all our stonemasons in their proper positions. Next, we just have to move our librarians into place. But before I want to do that, I want to breed maybe another 8 or so villagers, so then we can have plenty of farmers put in place. Right now, they're doing their thing. Hopefully, they'll breed a couple more times. And then, I'm gonna build a... Hey, excuse me. I'm trying to record here. I'm gonna try and build a villager curing station just outside so that we can zombify our villagers and then cure them for better discounts. Hopefully our farmers can trade some pumpkins. I'm gonna start a pumpkin farm soon, probably in the next episode. That way we can trade our farmers some pumpkins and eventually get our golden carrots. I've been running on this mushroom stew for quite a while, and problem with mushroom stew, it's not that it's not delicious, because it's super yummy. It's just I can't stack bowls when they're full of soup. You know how messy that gets? Carrots. Carrots is the way to go. And it saturates our hunger pretty well. So I'm gonna move on to carrots, golden carrots, hopefully soon. Infinity? Okay, I can do that. I can do infinity. Let's lock you in. Infinity. Yeah. Got him. 1 down, 7 to go. After all that, we almost have all our villagers in. We're just waiting for one more librarian who doesn't... Oh, there he goes. Who doesn't... Oh, I don't know. He just doesn't want to... Takes him so long just to get a job. We're waiting for this one villager to take a job, and hopefully we get mending. It's the only book we need. It's the last book we need. Mending. Just give me mending. Take your job and give me mending. While we wait for that, let's set up our next group of villagers to make sure that we have some farmers for our golden carrots. Post-edit voiceover here. The content that I wanted to put here was quote-unquote corrupted, or maybe I was just too tired and forgot to hit the record button. What I do have is a replay of the zombie turning process. Don't ask me how or what the zombie is doing. The explanation doesn't seem to be too family friendly. I also decided, as you can see, just to lure a zombie over instead of going through the curing station. This is just easier to let him run around. Anyway, regardless of what happened to the video of me moving the villagers into their composters, I'm just going to skip to the end and show the curing process because I've just about had it with these villagers. Let's come to this. I've built a mushroom wall around this one villager so he can just focus on picking up the job that's right in front of him. Spin, spin, spin. Impaling. Come on, man. Seems to work. Seemed to fix his problem. Guess he was fixated on a workstation somewhere else. Finally! Ah, finally! Ah, let's just do this. You gotta get cured again, man. We did it. We finally did it. All our villagers are in place, and we got the deals that we want. Thank you, you silly, silly zombie. You still haven't put your arms down. I don't know why. Is it because of all the sand under your armpits? You know, you've been walking in the desert for that long. Got all that sand. You haven't moved your neck. You haven't moved your arms. My goodness. You are a true champ. Alright. Time for you to go, man. Thanks for all your help. Ooh. Got a little memento here. Gotta frame this one. MVP. Let's rename it to MVP. True champ. And he gave us 2, so we can put it on both sides so we can commemorate him. But before we do that, there's one last thing I want to do with these villagers before we call this episode over. Finally, silence. I've been hearing those villagers the last couple weeks, and they were the single reason why this episode got delayed. Can you imagine if I tried setting up the villagers in episode 2? I would probably have cut my losses after 1 episode and quit the series entirely. But being 6 episodes in, this one being episode 7, I can't stop now. I'm on a roll. So next episode, let's do something less infuriating. Let's go drain an ocean monument. Get some hay bales. Wah! Ah, stupid dimwit. I thought it was like a zombie or a creeper. Are you okay? You're so jumpy. Don't talk to me, cow. I had enough of your lip.